everyone, I am Stella. Welcome back to my channel. Today, let's dive into the speaking section of the LanguageCert Academic exam together. The speaking section has 5 parts and the whole exam takes about 14 minutes. The speaking section mainly tests 4 skills: your ability to express opinions, your ability to communicate in academic situations, your pronunciation and ability to answer given questions, and your ability to give presentations based on graphs or charts. During the exam, it's best for you to show an active attitude when communicating. Don't be afraid of the interlocutor. If you don't catch what the interlocutor says, you can politely ask them to repeat it before the speaking exam. You will receive a blank piece of paper and a pen. This paper is for the last question of our speaking exam, so keep it ready. Next, let's take a look at the features of each of the 5 parts one by one. Part 1, answer questions. In this part, the interlocutor will first introduce themselves. Then they'll check with you about your personal information. After that, they may ask you up to 5 questions from different topics. For each question, you don't need to elaborate much. You just need to speak for 30 seconds to 1 minute. This part usually takes about 3 minutes. Now, let's listen to a sample. Let's talk about teaching and learning. Can you tell me about a time you tried to teach someone to do something? Isn't hard at all, right? You can pause the video to have a try. Part 2, role play. In this part, you and the interlocutor will play specific roles and have at least 2 conversations. Before the conversations start, the interlocutor will tell you the background information of the conversation. The first conversation will be started by the interlocutor, and you need to start the second one. Most of the scenarios are daily life situations, and you'll use common expressions like making suggestions, refusing, or asking for help. When answering, you should learn to ask questions. Don't just answer yes or no. Try to take the initiative to keep the conversation going with the interlocutor. Also, you need to choose the right tone, formal or informal, based on the scenario the interlocutor describes. This part usually takes about 3 minutes. One thing to note, if the 2 conversations end before the time is up, the examiner might start a 3rd conversation with you. Now let's listen to a sample question. We're classmate. I start. They're looking for people to join the student council. Do you think I should apply? You can pause the video to have a try. Part 3, read aloud and discussion. In this part, a short passage will appear on the screen. You'll have 20 seconds to prepare for reading it. After that, you need to read the passage aloud. When you finish reading, the interlocutor will ask you detailed questions and extended questions about the passage. This part takes about 4 minutes. When reading, it's super important to be fluent. If you meet a word you don't know how to pronounce, just guess. Don't stop to think about its pronunciation. Some of the extended questions can be answered directly from the passage. For others, you may need to share your own ideas based on the passage. So when you practice daily, you should learn to catch the key point of each sentence while reading. Let's check a sample. You can pause the video to read aloud. But this paragraph, follow-up questions can be like, what do you think is the main message in this passage? Do you think making city centers pedestrian-only areas would be popular in your country? Why do you shop owners are often opposed to the pedestrianization of city centers? Part 4, graph discussion. In this part, The interlocutor will show you a graph or chart and you'll have 1 minute to prepare. During this preparation time, you can write notes on the blank paper you received earlier. When the preparation time is over, the interlocutor will tell you to start. You need to give a 2-minute academic presentation based on the graph or chart. When the 2 minutes are up, the interlocutor will interrupt you. At this time, you must stop speaking right away. No matter if you've finished or not, then the interlocutor will ask you detailed questions and extended questions about the graph or chart. This part takes about 5 minutes in total. Here is a sample. You can pause the video to have a try. For this graph, follow-up questions can be like, what is the major trend in print book sales in the US? What do you think are the reasons that print books sell more than e-books? Many physical bookshops have closed over the past couple of decades. Why do you think that might be? That's all about the question types in the LanguageCert speaking section. Feel free to tell me what you want to learn about the LanguageCert Academic exam in my next video. See you soon.